So, I was initially going to make a video earlier today on the Eagles and potentially, or not potentially, the Eagles being interested in maybe in Stefon Diggs. I saw Joey Shakes posted a video about that, and instead of doing that, I was surprised by all of a sudden the NFL talking about not just the 17-game season, which we've already thought about that being a thing for a couple of years now, but that won't happen. Even if it is going to happen, that won't be happening until, at the very minimum, 2021. But they're saying that this year they might actually enforce a new playoff scheme. It changes the whole landscape of playoffs, actually. It gives more teams the chance to make the playoffs and contend in the postseason, and it takes away one team from the bye week. There's they're talking about it, and it might be enforced going into this upcoming 2020 season. 7 teams can make the playoffs, 4 teams being your division winners, and then adding an extra wild card team. And with that, the second seed won't be a thing anymore. The first seed will remain, and everybody else has to play one another on Saturdays and Sundays until championship game. So, in total, 14 teams are going to be making the playoffs, and there will only be one seed, which is the best team in your conference. Everybody else has to play. This adds one more playoff game, and essentially just more football, more money for the NFL. That's really it. And I told my parents about it, and they're confused about it. They don't know how to feel. Like my dad feels very strongly against it. My mom is just like, whatever, but it's just weird because it is strange. 14 teams, 7 teams, and you're breaking away from the even 12 and 6 combo. You're going 14 and 7. You're gonna have the odd number of 7 teams. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting, and if it does get enforced, we'll see how it goes next year. But I saw a meme about how that thing might be enforced, and that Cowboy fans when they go 7-9, and it's the dancing meme to Tame Impala, but it's "Sexy Back" by Justin Timberlake. Stupid funny meme. I'm all about them, and I saw that on NFL Hate Memes. Got a laugh out of it. Decided to post this video. Let me know what you guys think about the potential change. And once it does happen, I'll talk about it again, because then we're going to have to really reevaluate how the playoffs are going to work. It's going to be a complete change. And I feel like they're doing this because the XFL has changed a lot with how they go about their game. Kickoffs are different, 2-minute warnings, and how you play in the 2-minute warning is different. There's only 10 minutes at halftime now instead of 15. There are a couple of things that are different in the XFL that I actually do prefer over the NFL. The NFL. I don't know about the kickoffs. The kickoffs are weird. Same with the punts. And then everything else, for the most part, I mean, it's only been 2 weeks. It's been pretty fine. It's just a matter of these players, these players actually being good enough, and there are already some players getting interest from NFL teams. So clearly the XFL has been so far so good. But we said that about the AAF last year, and then they went bankrupt midway through their season. So let's not get too excited, but at the same time, let's have hope, right? Let me know what you guys think about both the XFL and how they've done the first 2 weeks, and excuse me, and the potential playoff changes moving forward in the NFL. Because I don't know how I feel about it. Essentially, if the rules were enforced today or last season, the Rams and the Steelers would have both made the playoffs last year. As the 7th seed, they would have been in. And I would assume, if we're going with that logic, if we're going with how, the NBA does their playoff bracket and who plays who in the NFL, normally when it's the NFL, it's 1 and 2 get the bye week, teams 3 and 4, seeds 3 and 4 host 5 and 6, 3 host number 6, 4 host number 5. So I would assume 2 would host 7, 3 would host 6, and 4 would host 5. Unless they're going to switch that up too. I don't know, because I feel like you would kind of have to, because I feel like going from seed 2 to seed 7 It's kind of a big gap. Because, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like the better team shouldn't have to play the worst team. I personally feel like teams 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 should play each other in what the playoffs are right now. But of course, that wouldn't make sense with the way the wild card and division teams go. Again, I don't know. That's just me, and it's gonna be interesting to see what happens if it does happen. Again, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.